President Donald Trump might just be fired, just like he's done to so many contestants on the surreal reality show that is American politics. This is everything you need to know about the most insane political scandal since Watergate. Hey guys, it's Emily with a special report, and some members of Congress are now calling for impeachment of President Trump. This comes days after Trump admitted on live TV that he fired FBI Director James Comey because Comey was investigating his campaign's ties to Russia.
And in fact, when I decided to just do it, I said to myself, I said, you know, this Russia thing with Trump and Russia is a made-up story. It's an excuse.
Yes, Trump admitted to a possible crime on live TV, and his supporters don't seem to care.
I fired him because of Russia. I thought he's investigating Russia. I don't like that. I should fire him.
But that's obstruction of justice.
Sure, okay.
Did I get him? Is this all over? Oh, no, I didn't. Nothing matters. Absolutely nothing matters anymore.
Someone then leaked Comey memos that assert Trump called him to the White House and asked him to back off on the Russia investigation and asked if Comey would be, quote, loyal to him. Comey refused and was axed. This all goes back to the election when Russian hackers were helping Trump by leaking damaging information about Hillary Clinton to WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is now widely known to be a front group for Russian spies. The unraveling began when Trump was forced to fire his national security advisor, Michael Flynn, after the revelation Flynn had meetings with Russian diplomats before the inauguration that he never disclosed, and then lied about it to Vice President Mike Pence. Oh, and by the way, right before the election, Flynn also took $600,000 from Turkey, a Russian client state. Flynn is basically Putin's stooge, and he had to go. So why is that so bad? Well, Russia has become a serious adversary of the United States. America's intel services agree Russia tried to interfere with the U.S. presidential election to cause chaos. Not to mention the fact Putin is basically a dictator who has amassed a fortune of billions from his country to become one of the richest men on earth. He is accused of murdering his opponents in the streets, poisoning journalists, and, oh, by the way, has ended free speech in Russia. Putin personally controls the media, which has created this propaganda of himself riding horses shirtless and miraculously finding sunken treasure. He's literally like a Bond villain, but unfortunately it's all too real. So now the question is whether Trump or his campaign actively coordinated with Russian spies to defeat Hillary Clinton to steal the White House, and whether Trump is now trying to cover that up. Trump is essentially suspected of obstruction of justice because interference with the FBI looks like a direct attempt to cover possible collusion with foreign spies. However, that claim needs cold hard proof. That's why Congress has now turned to a new top cop, another former FBI director, Robert Mueller. Mueller has been named special prosecutor and will essentially be in charge of finding out if Trump is Vladimir Putin's bitch. It basically comes down to the fact that the American people might be saying to our new president, Donald, you're fired.